My name is Lieutenant Dr. J. Chinna, Assistant Professor of Commerce, AB Government Degree College, Jangam. Today, I am giving a lesson on partnership business. First of all, what is the meaning of partnership business and what are the definitions of the partnership business we have to learn here, and what are the characteristics of the partnership business, what are the advantages and disadvantages, what are the partnership types. Today we have to learn in this lesson. First of all, we have to know the introduction of the partnership business. Sole trading concern, with its limitations of the finance, management, risk, etc., finds it difficult to cope with expansion of business in the long run. It thus became necessary to find some alternative from form of business which could cope with the limitations of the finance, management and risk. Partnership form of business organization provided this alternative with its specified features of more capital, division of labor and specialization, better managerial ability and thereby higher efficiency. Partnership is defined as association of individuals committed to enter into contracts who agree to carry on a lawful business in common with a view to earning and sharing profits. The persons who are the owners of the partnership are individual called partners and collectively called as a firm. A name under which the partnership is formed is called a firm name. Thus, a partnership, two or more than two persons come together and conduct some kind of business actively, jointly and collectively. They bring capital, manage business actively and share profits and losses of the business also. Here I am going to define two definitions of the partnership business. So, according to Indian Contract Act 1982, partnership is a relationship which exists between two persons or more than two persons who have agreed to combine their property, labor and skill in some business and share the profits thereof among them. And the next definition of the partnership is, according to section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932, partnership is the relationship between the regions who have agreed to share profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. It is the second definition of the partnership business. Now, what are the characters or characteristics of the business, partnership business? We have to discuss in detail one by one. There are so many characteristics of there. Number one character of the partnership business is agreement of contractual relationship. A partnership firm is the result of an agreement between the persons who are willing to carry on a business jointly to share profits of the business. The agreement may be either in the oral or written. Though in general practice, the agreement is always put in written form. Second character of the partnership is agreement to carry on business. In business between the partners of the firm must be to carry on business in present. An agreement to carry on business at a future date does not result in partnership in present. A partnership is formed in order to carry out a particular business. The term business includes every lawful trade, occupation, or profession which, if successful, with the result in profit or gain. Thus, a profit firm cannot carry a business that has forbidden by the law. And second character of the partnership business is profit sharing. The agreement to form of partnership business includes a condition that profits of the business will be shared among the partners. This naturally includes the understanding the resulting losses, if any, will also be shared among the partners. Generally, the profit and loss sharing ratio is dedicated at the time of making an agreement. And next, characteristics of the business partnership business is no legal status. A partnership firm does not have a separate legal status of its own apart from its partners. It is purely a personal organization. Although a firm can be registered, the law does not give a separate legal status. The firm and its partners are legally not separate from one another. Each partner is the principal partner and agent for himself and for others. He acts in both capabilities. Therefore, he binds the firm by his own acts as a principal, and he also bound by the acts of other partners. And next character of the partnership business is membership. The provisions regarding the membership of the partnership firm are: the minimum number of members required is 2. The maximum number of members in the case of a firm carrying on a banking business is 10. The maximum number of members in case of an ordinary trading business is 20. Management. As per the provisions of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, every partner of firm has an equal right of participate in management of the day-to-day affairs of the firm. Next, unlimited liability. All partners of the partnership firm must have an unlimited liability. In case of insolvency of or bankruptcy of a firm, if the business assets are not sufficient to pay off the business liabilities and the creditors, even the partner's personal property can be utilized to pay off such debts. If one of the partners is declared insolvent, the remaining insolvent partners have to share the differences. In case of partners together fail to pay the deficit, the entire firm is declared insolvent. That is the character of the unlimited liability. The next character is joint and several liabilities. All partners in a partnership firm have joint and several liabilities in a partnership firm. Joint liability of a partner means every individual partner of the firm is liable along with the other partners for the debts of the firm. And next characteristics of the partnership business is a mutual trust and confidence. The liability of partners in a partnership firm is unlimited. Hence, maintenance of utmost good faith by every partner is the most important requirement for a partnership firm to last long. This means that only those persons who have implicit trust and confidence in one another should enter into a partnership agreement. Therefore, it is natural that the partners must disclose all information and render true accounts to each other in the course of business of the firm. And next character is non-transferability of interest. The interest partner, whether monetary or otherwise, in a partnership firm cannot be transferred to some other person without the consent of the other partners. At the same time, no new partners can be admitted to the partnership firm at his own sweet will. It is obligatory to obtain the consent of all partners of the firm for bringing a new partner in the firm or for transferring the interest in the firm. And next character is existence of the business. An association can become a partnership firm only when it is meant to do some kind of business for profit. For example, a social activity group formed with an idea of carrying out a charitable work is not a partnership firm. A business must also be legal, that is, it must be within the limits of the law. For example, a group of people who have come together to earn profit by gambling do not make up a partnership firm. A partnership firm exists only if its business is lawful. And next character of the partnership business is principal principal agent relationship. So every partner has the right to act as a principal of firm. Also, when he deals with a third party, he acts as the respective representative or the agent of the firm. This is also known as the principle of mutual agency. In other words, every partner is a principal, and an agent of every other partner. This principle of mutual agency is the fundamental in a partnership. In the absence of such a mutual agency, mere sharing of profits will not make them partners. And next character is a dissolution. A partnership firm can be dissolved at any point of time if all partners of firm agree to dissolve it. Unforeseen events such as death, insolvency, insanity of one of the partners leads to a dissolution of the firm. These are the main characteristics of the partnership business. And now we have to discuss about the advantages of the partnership business. What are the advantages? One by one we have to discuss. Number one is easy formation. Easy formation. The formation of the partner firm involves a simple procedures. Two or more persons can start a legal business on a partnership basis. A written or an oral agreement is sufficient to start such a business. Partners do not have to spend much time or many money on the legal formalities. And second advantage is availability of more finance. The partnership business can raise a large amount of finance than a sole trader. As such, the combined capital of partners is bound to be more than an individual. Similarly, their capacity to raise loans and advances is more as compared to a sole trading concern. At any stage of business, if they want to expand their business creations, they can admit a new partner subject to the maximum limit put on number of partners by the act. And next advantage of the partnership business is flexibility operation. The partnership firm can change its line of business with the consent of all partners. If the need arises, there are no strict rules and regulations regarding the conduct of business. The firms of object, a mode of operations and policies of the firm can be altered from time to time without any legal formalities by a simple consent of all partners. Thus, adjustment regarding business can be easily made in order to adapt to the changing business conditions. And next advantage of the partnership business is business secrecy. The partnership is possible to maintain higher degree of business secrecy in a partnership firm. The firm's business operations are not subject to government control. There are no specific guidelines for the maintenance of the accounts. Similarly, auditing of accounts is also not required by the Act. Therefore, its affairs can be kept secret from outsiders or third parties, and the business of the firm can be carried out without any external interference. And next advantage of the partnership is better managerial ability. The management of the partnership firm is bound to be better than that of a sole trading concern, as a number of partners pool their talents and skills together to run a business of partnership firm. And second advantage of the business is division of labor. The division of responsibility and work among the partners leads to specialization among the partners in the firm. For example, one of the partners may be in charge of finance, the other of the marketing, another of sales, etc. And next advantage of the partnership business is personalized supervision. The partners personally look after their business since the ownership and management are in their hands. They ensure optimism, use of resources, and prevent all types of wastage. They take active interest in the business and exercise direct control over the staff to get the work done. And next advantage of the partnership business is scope of better and quick decisions. As a firm consists of more than two persons, there is the opportunity to discuss of business problems and an exchange of views thereon. Partners having varieties of talents and skills work together over various business problems and try to find out optimum solutions to them. And next advantage is possibility of expansion. Partnership firm operates in a large scale of comparison to sole trading concern due to availability more resources. A firm can also expand the partnership scale of operation by admitting in new partners. Thus, there is adequate scope for the expansion of business of a firm like partnership business. And next advantage of the is fair balance between responsibilities and rewards. The efforts and rewards of partners are fairly balanced if they work collectively and take initiative, then the profits of the firm will increase. Since partnership is purely a personal organization, its profits are fully distributed among its partners. And next advantage is greater creditworthiness. The unlimited giant several liabilities of the partners increases the creditworthiness of the firm. The creditworthiness of the firm is not dedicated only on the basis of the past performance of the firm. It is also based on the personal properties of the partners. Creditors can realize their dues even from the private property of partners in case the firm is not in a position to pay its debts. Thus, a firm can obtain large capital and credit from the external resources. And next advantage of the partnership business is cautious and sound approach. As specified earlier, the liability of the partnership firm is unlimited. This prevents the firm from indulging in any risk and speculation venture. And next advantage is simple dissolution. Partnership is purely a voluntary association and the procedure for its dissolution is simple. These are the advantages of the partnership business. In next slide, we can discuss about the disadvantages of the partnership business. Here 10 disadvantages partnership business are here. Number 1 is limited finance resources. Partnership form of organization is not suitable for large business as it is requires high capital investment due to statutory limit on the maximum number of partners in a firm. And second disadvantage of the partnership business is unlimited liability. According to the Partnership Act, all partners of a firm are jointly and severally liable up to an unlimited extent. And third disadvantage of the partnership is no independent legal status. A partnership firm does not enjoy a separate legal status. It does not enjoy a corporate life as in case of giant stock company. And next disadvantage of the partnership is possibility of conflicts and disputes. Unity among partners is a precondition for the success of the partnership. Generally, conflicts begin to rise among the partners sooner or later due to conflict of the interests and different views of the partners. A dishonest or inefficient partner may create problems for those who are innocent and committed. Such mutual conflicts may create problems in the smooth functioning of the business and may even result in closure of them. And next disadvantage of the partnership business is non-transferability of the capital or interest. A lack of liquidity is a serious handicap from and viewpoint of an investment in a partnership firm. Unlike shareholders of a company, partners cannot sell their interest in case of the need of hard cash. A partner cannot transfer his interest or capital in the firm to a outsider without the consent of the remaining partners. The need for prior consent concept of the other partners to the transfer of interest to outside partners creates difficulty in transfer of the interest. And next disadvantage, risk of implied authority. Each partner is an agent of a firm. He can bind all his co-partners by his activities and actions. A dishonest, incompetent, or insincere partner may land other partners and the form of financial difficulties because of his foolish and reckless actions. According to the Partnership Act, the act of one partner will bind all remaining partners in the course of a business. Thus, the other partners may have to pay for the shortcomings or reckless actions of the partner. And next, disadvantage of the partnership business is rewards and motives. In a partnership firm, profits are shared by all partners irrespective of their participation in the management of the business affairs. Thus, a partner who does not take any interest in the affairs of the firm also gets his due share in the profits. This affects the moral and initiative of the working partners. Thus, there is no relationship between efforts and rewards, and the efforts of committed partners are not rewarded suitably in the partnership firm. A limited expansion. It is not possible to expand the operation of a partnership firm beyond a certain limit due to the following factors: limit on the number of members, unlimited liability, a limited risk bearing, and limited resources. And next, a disadvantage of the partnership business organization is a less public confidence. The Indian Partnership Act mainly deals with the formation and dissolution of the partnership firm. It does not lay down any statutory regulation for its functioning and disclosure. The nature and scope of the activities of firm is dedicated by the partnership deed, which is personal document. Again, it can be amended by the consent of all partners. Thus, partnership organizations do not enjoy much public support and confidence. And last and final, disadvantage of the partnership business organization is instability of partnership firm. The contribution of the partnership firm is uncertain as the death, insolvency, insanity, or a retirement of a partner may lead to the dissolution of firm, particularly when the number of partners is restricted to only two. A partner can also dissolve the firm by giving a 14 days notice to the remaining partners. Thus, the partnership firm cannot plan its operations for a very long period of time as its own existence is always under threat. These are the main concept of the partnership business and introduction of the partnership business we have discussed already, and what are the characteristics of the partnership business we have discussed in this class, and what are the advantages of the partnership business and disadvantages of the partnership business we have discussed in detail. So remaining part of the partnership business we can discuss in next class. Thank you one and all.